Stalingrad. One of the fiercest and most devastated cities of World War II. Among the ruins, survival was an art, and so was defeating the enemy. In this city, a sniper emerged who would etch his name into the history books, Vasily Zaytsev. The streets were destroyed, the buildings abandoned, yet every corner was a strategic point. As German soldiers tried to advance through the city, one man operated like a psychological weapon on his own, and that man was Zaytsev. Zaytsev was born in 1915, living an ordinary life, but his background in hunting and his keen observational skills set him apart from others. When the war began, these abilities allowed him to stand out as a sniper. Imagine a city in ruins, where you must remain constantly alert and every target is a matter of life and death. Zaytsev moved with patience and calculation. In his own words, "Every target is a problem. If you are patient, you will succeed." At that time, the Germans were unaware of his presence, yet their progress through the city was becoming increasingly difficult. Amidst the intensity of the battles, he moved like a ghost, making a significant impact with just a few shots. As a sniper, Zaytsev's role was not only to kill the enemy, he was also waging a battle of morale. German soldiers dared not advance in the areas where he was positioned. On one occasion, Zaytsev took out more than 30 enemy soldiers in just a few days. This was not only a physical achievement, but also a psychological victory. The enemy knew they were facing an almost invisible threat. Achieving such success required patience, sharp eyesight, and the right strategy. Sometimes Zaytsev would watch a single target for hours, even days. For an ordinary person, this demanded incredible discipline. Zaytsev's story was noticed by the Soviets as well. A media campaign was launched, and his legend spread. But the interesting thing is, Zaytsev did this not as a show of heroism, but out of a sense of duty. Imagine the power of a single man to influence the fate of a city. The advancing Germans in Stalingrad were unaware of his presence, yet suddenly, several soldiers would disappear. These were small but critical events that shifted the balance of the battle. Zaytsev was not just a soldier, he was also a person with humanity. He formed close relationships with his comrades on the front lines and took risks to protect them. Even amid the intensity of battle, he managed to maintain his humanity and conscience. This made him unforgettable, not only as a sniper, but also as a human being. His stories show that war is not only about tactics and strategy, they highlight the importance of human psychology and courage. Zaytsev's achievements directly impacted the outcome of the Battle of Stalingrad. Snipers like him slowed the German advance and strengthened Soviet defenses. Today, even if many people do not know his name, he is remembered as one of the most effective figures in military history. His story demonstrates what patience, discipline, and strategy can accomplish when combined. And that is exactly why Zaytsev remains not just a soldier, but a figure who left his mark on history, a ghostly yet powerful hero.